How's it going, everybody? We are back out here at Sandusky Park today doing our Break 45 challenge, trying to shoot 12 under par. It's a chilly December day today, but honestly, I just couldn't wait to get back out here and try this challenge again since our first attempt didn't go so well. But we were able to shoot, I think, 5 under in that attempt, even though we kind of played like garbage. Hopefully today things will be different. Quick note, we are starting the day, kind of shotgun starting on hole number 5. There are some groups at the front of the course that I wanted to get ahead of because I fly through this course. So hopefully when we come back to 1, there won't be another group in the waiting, but we shall see. So we'll be playing in a slightly different order, but we're still playing through all 18 holes no matter what. One thing to mention is earlier this morning I went rock climbing. My sister is in town. She likes to climb. We went to the climbing gym. So my arms and hands are absolutely mangled. Could be a factor today. Could be a factor. I think I'll be all right, but we will find out pretty soon as I begin to throw. But you did see last episode, like I said, we made the 5 under. The goal is to shoot 12 under, 44. We're starting on hole 5. Hole 5 is a tough get. It's a giant hyzer, and for my very tired arm, that could be interesting. But the goal is to do better. Actually, we're kind of starting at the stretch of the course that I really stunk at last time. We did really good at the start last time and then stunk in the middle and then picked it up a little at the end. So we need to start pretty well on this part. And we're gonna be putting today with our Proxy. We're officially in the era of the new putter, so hopefully this will be the game breaker. Okay, did a few warm-up tosses, and arm feels okay. Fingers are very tender. If you've never done the rock climbing thing, you really grind them up, especially if you're not used to building up those calluses. So that'll be in a little bit of pain, but we'll be all right. We're gonna go hurricane on this hole. I think this is what we threw last time. The goal is to flip it up, but not all the way over. Last time we threw it way too low. That was the problem. Oh, that's so inside. This needs to sit or is skipping into the water. Oh no. Hopefully there's a beach down there. That's not good. The arm fatigue thing is going to take a little bit to get used to. Luckily this hole is not one I expect to get, but I need to figure it out real fast. Guys, it's nothing short of a miracle. Look at all that water with my disc clung onto the side here. So I'm going to go set my camera up by the basket and we'll try to pitch up. It's not far though. It should be an easy par. Thought I was done climbing for the day. I guess not. I got down there and realized I could give it a little bid. But this is a par. Fine start. Ignore the birds are absolutely squawking over here, but a par on 5 to start there, not a big deal. But 6, so we need to lock in right away here and get the birdies going. What are those birds? I'm just gonna hurry up and throw here. I saw a 270-foot hyzer to an elevated basket. The water's all on the left. I just throw my cash really hard on a hyzer. Maybe I should disc up today. I'm gonna disc up. Since the arm is a little sore, we're gonna go up to our Nord. Dude, that's left again. So left. That one's in the water for sure. Sometimes you throw a disc and it's not a matter of if it's in the water, it's how far into the water did that go. Because like that was just destined for the creek. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, spotted. There she is. I don't think I can get to that either. I really like that disc. This is really a double whammy for me. Well, if there's any good news here, we get a kind of long par save putt to avoid a disastrous start here from where we went out of bounds. We're gonna get these putts in the good areas today. Let this putter work. Ooh, first putt with the Proxy. Wow, that'll breathe a little life back into this round. First putt with this Proxy, huge par save. That was nice. That just puts us in a bad spot instead of completely dead. Hole 7 though is like a very good birdie. There's always time to get things going on this course. We just gotta not do it sooner rather than later when we're trying to shoot 12 under, you know? Because you only can miss 6. There are a couple eagle opportunities, so maybe 7, but you got to get it started. This is a 360 foot shot. It's a hyzer. It plays kind of far. I'm gonna go with my bow time destroyer here. I'm gonna throw it flat and hopefully have enough distance to get it there. Hopefully not let it go left again. Well, that might work if it goes. Okay. I'm not in pain. It's just a lot of fatigue in the upper body. And that, I think that time my body knew it was gonna come out early, and so I put it on a little Anheuser and I flexed it right at the basket. So it might end up great. I was not trying that at all. Let me know in the comments if you guys have a consistent miss that sometimes turns out to be great. Anybody that's played with me knows that my miss is letting it go early left and then usually throwing it lower than I wanted to and with a different angle than I wanted to, like I did just then, to where it corrects itself and it just ends up being a good shot. Yeah, my friends, they know better now. They know better now, to where if they see that shot, I'm not getting away with it. They're gonna know I threw a bad one. Oh, wait till you see where this disc is. This is criminal. This is, like, no lie, one of my best drives I've ever had on this hole. Absolutely parked it. Just went straight at it with the old distance driver flex. Was lying all along. All right. Okay. All of a sudden, getting that birdie on 7 makes this not that bad of a start. 1 under through those 3 holes is fine. I think that's probably what I played it last time. So not the end of the world. Okay, on to hole 8. This is one that I've been struggling with recently, and I need to get it together. This is a pretty easy hole. It's only 260. It's way downhill. I'm thinking about switching to the forehand play because I think it's just too easy. And that's how most people get it these days. I just put a new zone in my bag, the Seasonal Glow one, because when I was in Texas recently, I was missing. I've been gapping like slammer all the way up to zone OS because I wasn't really missing the in between, but I missed it when I was in Texas. I needed that that disc that could handle a little more torque but wasn't quite the zone OS. So I think we're gonna try this, and because the trees are so dead, if I just fling it out to the left, surely it'll work out, right? Oh, wobbly. Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Could have thrown a little harder, but that worked out. All right, we set up kind of another tester here for birdie, 27, 28 feet. So see if we can make another one happen here with the proxy. No way. Oh, just short. I threw it in a good area. It just didn't have enough legs. I mean, that's just the lack of rotations that I put on the putter, right? It just, unless you spin it, it just doesn't have a chance on those longer putts, those in-betweeners. That's a bad one to miss. It's just, you have to be more precise at this course, especially when you're not a great putter like me. My throws have to be better than that. It's not good to take a par on 8. Not good at all. Hole 9 here, another not super easy hole, but gotta have it the way I've set myself up at this point. Only getting 1 birdie so far. This one goes up into the woods. It's pretty straight at this point. It's really not that hard of a hole. It's just uphill and the green's kind of weird. We're gonna go with our blue stalker here and just kind of rip it up there. Oh, it's just coming out so dead. Oh, good kick. Kick back the middle. That's just, ooh, I might have needed a distance driver today. That just came out. It made me feel like I was 12 again, the way that came out. On a good line with just no pop. All right, we got a decent look at the basket. I'm gonna try and run it a little bit with the forehand. I think that's probably my best bet of making it from this angle. The hyzer putt's just kind of awkward. No way. Oh. It's just not a great start right now. I need to dig deep. It's just like last time. These middle holes are just hopeless right now. We'll just tap out yet another sad par. Not good. All right, last attempt we did, hole 10. We were in a similar spot, completely flat, and this is kind of where we found our spark because it's an easy par 4, and there are some holes after this that are very scoreable. So hopefully that's the case today. So you do have to remember that today we got a lot of the annoying holes out of the way, and we have a very easy finish. At least the 3 of the last 4 are very easy. So yeah, we're just trying to try and throw a nice smooth drive out there, make an easy birdie. There we go. Look at that Raider, man. I haven't seen that Raider fly like that in a long time because I can only throw like 75%, but man, does it fly nice. I could use that more often. Okay, a little soggy over here. Just a simple chip up now. Can't mess these up. I might go in. A little short. Probably a little more than a tester than I'd want. Not the best. I still have not adjusted my arm strength for some reason. Okay. Whew. Back on the board. This feels very eerily similar to my last attempt. Hopefully this time we can be even better on this back half and give ourselves a chance, because we still need 10 birdies and we're running out of time quick. We got another easy birdie here we need to collect. 176 feet up the hill, hole 11. It's just, don't hit an early tree. You'll land somewhere up the hill. There's still mud all over my shoes. That hole was brutal. And then tap out the birdie. We're going with our KC Rock. Almost lost this in Texas. Shout out if you saw the Instagram video on Foundation of me fishing this out of the water. I was very sad for a little bit there. Ooh, that's a good one. Just missed that tree. Dang, I got slapped by the last tree. It's up on the hill. That's just not great. This is an awkward distance. No way. Let's go. Let's go. That was a well-thrown putt. I actually got some spin on it. I gave it plenty of height. And that proxy, man, it'll glide if you give it a chance. That was beautiful. We did what we needed to on those 2 holes. We made it to 3 under now. Starting to get some positive ground. This hole is the one that kind of deflated me last time. It's kind of my arch nemesis. Still covered in mud. Because we got like a blind Anheuser and a very small hallway. It's tough to get a putt here. It really is. Last time we threw our cash, it didn't flip enough. I'm gonna go with the Magic. This new one isn't uselessly flippy. I think if I throw it on Anheuser, it'll hold just a turn for a while, especially at my arm strength today. Ooh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Maybe an ace. Oh, it kicked right off the, like, what tree did that hit? That's the frustrating thing about this hole is you never know what tree you hit. Like, that line looked perfect. This is the same old story with this hole. Judging by the way it hit that tree, I guess I turned it over too much, but it's such a small gap and it's so blind. Can't stand it. This is hardly a putt. We're gonna throw like a stepper around a skinny tree that's kind of squaring up the basket, so not a great look here at all. I'm trying to go left. No way. Oh, that was such a good putt. That line was so skinny and awkward. I'm lucky I hit band, because if I had sailed that, I would have gone to 50 feet. Oh my gosh. That was a really small line. I'm getting pretty good releases on this proxy, but like, there's just another par, and we only have a few left to give. It's not good. On to 13 now. Another one that, you guessed it, we've got to get. That's just how this course is. They're really, at this point in the round, I don't think the last hole I play, being hole 4, will be the last, like, kind of, that'd be nice to have it hole. The rest of them, I've just got to be giving myself looks. 270 feet, going with the slammer. Just getting the distance is the tough part of this hole. Like, I'll need to throw this pretty hard today. That's not bad. Might go in. Chat? Ooh. Flashed right in front of the basket, or was it 50 feet short? That's the fun part about this hole. You never know. Turns out this ended up being a very good shot. Right in front of the basket. It actually was kind of close to the ace, and this should be a nice tap out birdie. All right. Starting to feel a little raindrop situation. Hopefully that doesn't pick up, but there we go. Another birdie. We're moving along okay now. So now we got 14, and this has probably become one of my favorite holes in this course, because for whatever reason, I just kind of own it. It just is so good for my rock. I just throw this nice left to right shot, and I just birdie it like all the time. I'm sure now that I've said that I won't. It's only 240 feet. Just a simple shot. I need to like try to throw it a little harder than normal though, because I need to compensate. I mean, it's an absolute dime. I don't know what it is about this hole. It's right under the basket. I made the right choice of throwing that a little harder than I would normally try. Turned it over, parked. We're having some more of these tap-ins today. And that is, that's a great sign. That's how you should be doing on this course if you're throwing it decently. And hey, we're 5 under with plenty of holes to go. This is still doable, And we're already where we finished out last time, so we're improving hopefully. Now we're on to the pivotal hole 15 here. A simple dog leg right, but hitting this corner has been a struggle for me. We're gonna try and disc up today, go to a PD2 and just try to dump it down there into the ditch, get ourselves a putt. Hopefully discing up will help me out. That's way too much pace. Here's a huge skip. Did not get the skip. That's not gonna work. I think I'm gonna just take this as a learning moment that next time I'm just not throwing the forehand. The problem with the forehand is I'm either pushing this wall deep or I'm sawing it off early. And so what we definitely need to do is just throw the backhand turnover because there's enough room in the middle here. And it's just, I can't do the forehand. The backhand needs to be the play. It's kind of a tricky layup from here. It's actually kind of a tricky layup from here. Sit down. Yikes. That was not great. Way longer than we wanted. We got our work cut out. All right, well, even though I'm making crummy pars, at least I can feel decently about my putter at the moment. So at this point, we have to play darn near perfect, but we're pushing through, still trying to get our best score possible. This is our boring hyzer hole 16, 230 feet of just boring pushing hyzer. Is it long? Oh, it is long, but it got a really good kick. I think that's gonna play. This is definitely further than we wanted, but we are in a really good spot to make a step putt here. Get in there. Let's go. It may just be the new putter effect, and honestly, I have been step putting pretty well recently, so I'm not shocked by that, but loving life with the Proxy right now. It really is like, it's such a fast and glidey putter, and that's what I need. I need the disc to do all the work for me. All right, we're coming down the stretch now. Remember, we got 17 and 18 to play, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. As things stand at 6 under, we would need a birdie out to shoot 12 under, which sounds very difficult, but this is a free birdie. 1, 2, and 3 are all very easy birdies. There's really only 18 and 4 in our way, hypothetically. But remember, this hole is also eagleable. We're gonna try and muster up this destroyer as hard as we can and try and get to the basket, because if we can eagle, and then if we birdie 18, we're in a really good spot, because 4 is the toughest hole left. So we just need to put mustard on this. The arm, like, my arm's not in pain, it's just a little lethargic, so I just need to like urge it here. I need to get it going. Oh, put a move on it, but it's too low. Oh man. I'm just throwing disc flights that I've never seen before right now. That was much too low, but I think it'll be an easy birdie. Okay, I'll be honest, it's better than I expected, and this putt sure looks familiar. It's basically exactly what we just made, so let's do it again. If you watched the Imposter Series video at Sandusky, you already know what happened on this step putt. Oh my gosh. I almost airmailed that out of bounds. Oh boy. Just a birdie on 17, which means we do have the difficult path now of trying to make 5 straight birdies, but at least we have a chance with 5 holes to play. Okay, so 18 is our first hurdle. If we can get past 18, 1, 2, and 3 are pretty easy, and we could set up a pretty dramatic finish. Because this hole looks simple, it's only 220 feet, but it's a pretty tight gap. We're going with our AB rock. That is what we use to hit tight gaps. Oh, I overturned it. Get lucky. Ew, ew, ew. I'm throwing such fluffy little nose up shots right now. That thing just got bullied around by like 4 different tree limbs, and it didn't even make it across the creek. That was disastrous. It's a pretty ambitious run from here, but we're gonna give it a go. Yeah, that was real bad. That was not good. All right, well, we still got 4 holes to play, and here's the good thing about Sandusky is the ace is in play on basically every hole. I would say holes 1 and 2 are probably my best shot, so we're not done yet, and we have a chance at least to set our personal best pretty easily. Okay, we're back to where we would normally start now on hole 1. We're just throwing the big forehand hyzer, looping it in there, hoping to run it into the basket. I wouldn't mind it. Going with our destroyer here. Oh, it's just gonna be short. It's a good line though. Yeah, probably about 25 short. Just not enough mustard on that. Just a 20-footer here, not bad at all. If I can't throw it inside of 20 feet on this hole every time, especially with no wind, something's wrong with me. That'll work. I think I can say pretty confidently that the putts have been good enough today. Throws just weren't there, and I wasn't prepared to get as close as I might get here. If I can birdie the next 2, it's gonna be kind of sad because there was a lot left out there, I think. Hole 2, easiest hole in the course, 230-foot little hyzer. I'm gonna play it kind of on the dangerous side. I'm gonna try and throw a fast skippy shot with the Phoenix, try and tempt the basket because we are looking for that ace to try and get above the threshold. So we might just chuck it into the water, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, that died like just short of the rim. I'll be curious to see if that was pin high, because if it is, it needed about 2 feet left and it was in. When I tell you this was close, this was really close. It landed, from my view, it looks like it landed about right here, but we were very close to skip acing and getting back on track. That'll be a birdie though, on to 9 under. So hole 3 is just a left to right shot. It's only 248. Typically to make birdie here, I'm throwing a forehand, but I think the ace opportunity is better with the turnover backhand. So we're going to go with the rock and play it aggressive. Oh, it's going to be just low, I think. Ooh. Not a bad line. It just needed to be pushed further before it turned over. Came in at a great height though. Wow. Wow, this one was even closer than I thought. I mean, it probably cut rolled a little bit, but like, we were tempting the basket again. It's another tap in birdie. Holy cow. Well, just like that, we're at 10 under. Unfortunately, we found ourselves at the wrong finishing hole because hole 4 is difficult and not really aceable as an airplane goes overhead. Part of me wants to just throw it just so I don't get so close, but we're gonna try and get it. We're gonna go Thunderbird, and I'm really gonna put a move on this because I want to try to get the arm live one more time here. Oh, that's a nice one there. Yeah, just yeah. Oh, this is a sad ending. I think I parked it. I'm gonna be 1 off. Gosh, this is such a confusing round. I'm not gonna lie, because the way I started, even in the middle of the course, I think that's part of the reason it feels so weird, because I started on a part of the course where it's okay to be a little slow. But like, I'm telling you, I think this putt will be for my PR at Sandusky, not just in this series. I think my best ever here was 10 under, and I felt like I played so lights out. And today, I don't know. You know what it is? I think it's just because I made putts, and I like a huge par safe putt, a long step putt, some other good ones. Like, is that what it's like to be a good putter? You can feel like you didn't play that well and you still shoot decent. Like, especially at a short course like this, because what a confusing round. I mean, I'm looking at the disc now. I'm at like 20 feet to go 11 under, and I was at a positive outlook in this series, mostly because I thought I'd be able to do it with time. But gosh, I think if I just put it together, I'm gonna be able to shoot 12 under here, which is better than I thought. But I don't know. This could just be magic in a bottle, and we'll see how it goes in later months, because at the end of the day, didn't do it today. 1 off, doesn't matter. Pretty amazing shot though with the Thunderbird here, the Hunterbird, I should say. Whew. There you have it. That is an 11 under, 1 off of our goal. We tried to break 45, we shot 45. The big misses from the round, 8. Like, that one's gonna stick with me. 6 is gonna stick with me. And 15, I guess you could argue as well, 18. Like there's so much out there. I think now, if you watched last episode and this one, sorry about the construction noises. If you watched last episode and this one, I think this one will show you now that this goal is very attainable, but it's going to take a good round to do so. So we'll be back next month, give it another shot. Hopefully they're not framing roofs at the same time, and I'll see you then.